question was if the Gnani would be a path that is more direct than the self-searching of who am I?
Yes, it is very easy. By grace of Dada Bhagwan, we are getting knowledge of who am I directly. So in this world there are two types of path. One step by step, we have to search ourselves, who am I, or we have to take help of some religion. But in religion, really, they are not giving knowledge of self-realization. They will develop in worldly life, help others, do good things, don't do bad things, don't hurt anybody, help others. Like that, good things we have to adopt and bad things we have to leave in this all worldly religion. Higher than religion, there are two types. One religion and one is spirituality. In spirituality, we have to find out who am I. And sometimes enlightened person is there. Then with the help of enlightened person, grace of enlightened person, directly we will get realization of our own soul. That is easy path. Otherwise, very difficult and next to impossible to do ourselves. Suppose one child is there, we want to make him some doctor. So he can able to, without help of any teacher, he can become doctor. We have to put in a KG standard, then first standard, second standard. He will learn, he will develop. So teacher is required. So worldly knowledge is given by religions, while spiritual knowledge will given by spiritual teacher, enlightened person. So with the help of enlightened person, we can get knowledge of self. It is only way. You understood?
Why do some self-realized person think a guru is not necessary to obtain self-realization? Is it like this?
Really, if a self-realized person, then he also got this knowledge from some enlightened person. So, if he believes that I don't want this help of Guru, it is not possible at all. In worldly knowledge, we require teacher. Then in spiritual also, we required in religion also, we required some Guru. So in spiritual science, we need some enlightened person. Without help of enlightened person, we never get self-realization. So if somebody believes that Guru is not required, then he never reaches to self-realization. He just believes that I will make some effort, I will find out my own soul, I will realize my own soul by my way. But it is very difficult. You understood?
Yes. So,
his question is whether with Gnani we reach a non-dual consciousness. So a conscious of unity that we are able to maintain all the time?
Yeah, it will start. When that oneness with worldly people will start. Because I am pure soul and Deepak is separate. So for everybody, human being as well as any living person, we can understand inside he is pure soul. So by connection with pure soul, we feel oneness with living beings. But it will start slowly. When we finish all discharge karma with equanimity, then we will reach to oneness with worldly people in full stage. It is correct.
Thank you.
She wants to know what is to be enlightened and how does manifest.
So, it is already explained that we believe that I am Anna Maria. It is a name given to the body for identification. So we have to realize, who am I? This is a name given to the body. So really, who are you? This is a name. A name can be changeable. If you go to court, give some money, your name will change. So this is temporary. Worldly things, worldly relations are also temporary. So what is permanent? That we have to realize. And enlightenment means realization of our own self, true self, who am I? And that knowledge will be given in Gnani ceremony tomorrow. What are the property of pure soul? What are the property of matter? How Anna Maria is separate? Mind, speech and body are separate. How you are separate? What are your own properties? How you are permanent? How this is temporary? Like that, line of demarcation between pure soul and Anna Maria will be given tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening in Gnani ceremony. And once you get right belief, right understanding, for further progress in spiritual path, we are explaining you 5 principles. So in Gnani ceremony, we are getting knowledge of pure soul, and to remain in stage of pure soul, to protect awareness of pure soul, we are explaining 5 principles. This principle is not any doership, it is just awareness, understanding how to finish worldly karmic account and how to remain in a stage of pure soul. We have not finished all our karma. So how to finish our karma? Discharge karma. So we can stop charging of new karma, we can finish discharge karma with equanimity. That will explain in 5 principles. Who is the doer? How to finish discharge karma with equanimity? How to remain awareness of pure soul. Everything is explained in 5 principles. And that will help you to finish discharge karma and progress in spiritual path. You understood?
Sí, gracias. She wants to know if a person gets sick, and is this a karma effect? Is this a way of this person to seek spiritual evolution?
So his sickness is also karmic account only. What is her question?
Her question is if it is a way to seek spiritual evolution through sickness.
Sickness is not development of spiritual evolution. The sickness is due to...
The sickness is a form of punishment for having done the mistakes of anger, pride, deceit, and greed.
You understood?
No answer.
No.
She's saying that this is not the question. I asked her to repeat.
Okay.
As a sickness, a very bad sickness like cancer happens to a 25-year-old person, and isn't this effect that promote to the person and to all family the spiritual evolution?
But sometimes when a person gets sick, she also starts to look for spiritual growth. She understands that it's a karma of the person to have that disease. But also, she would like to understand why sometimes this is not so like a portal for her to seek for spiritual growth, her and her family.
It depends on their understanding. If they're able to understand that it is because of the body that they are getting this kind of suffering, then it can lead toward their spiritual inquiry.
It is possible.
Generally, in happiness, people are not looking for spirituality. It is when they are unhappy that they are searching for permanent happiness.
When a person suffers from a possessive and abusive relationship and cannot get free of that, would it be her karma to live like this? Or it depends on a change of its attitude of this person in order to change the direction of her life, his life?
The best way to get this Gnani and do pratikaman for that person. Then only he can come out from this karmic account of that person.
When you take the Gnani, you acquire a conscious that is non-dual, without duality, or you still have the duality. It means is you be the drop that joins the ocean, or will still be the drop separate from the ocean?
Really, that separation between Ricardo and pure soul is, we are getting knowledge. So, really, soul is permanent, and Ricardo means physical body, mind, speech is totally different. But due to wrong belief, we are believing that I am Ricardo. That wrong belief will get fractured and you will get right belief. Really, I am pure soul and Ricardo is separate. So, by practicing 5 principles, we can experiencing our pure soul. Every day when we finish all karmic account with equanimity, so automatically we will get more and more awareness of pure soul and experience of pure soul. So really, that existence, it is in a wrong place, I am Ricardo, that goes away and your real existence, you are getting, oh, I am really pure soul. So you will merge with inner pure soul and you will get separation from your mind, speech and body. You understood?
Ricardo was born and Ricardo is going to die. The alma pura, what has eternity, is alma pura, like the supreme energy, the divine.
No, soul is eternal element. Soul is eternal and it is a full, so supreme power, then pure soul is a no such identity. Soul is a supreme. Soul is a God, inner pure soul. Is a God, inner pure soul is supreme power, everything is a pure soul only. Not another identity is more than inner pure soul. But you are believing that I am Ricardo, that's why you lose your identity about eternal pure soul. So now you get knowledge, oh, Ricardo is separate and I am pure soul. So it is beginning. Then slowly, we finish all discharge karma, will become absolute stage of pure soul. And that is a full, it is God. But when it reaches to absolute full stage of knowledge, You understood? So no such a identity is superior than pure soul. Pure soul is a God. Initially, awareness will take place. Then slowly, you feel experience of pure soul. I am total separate, and physical body, mind, speech is total separate. Not a single suffering will be from mind, speech and body. You can remain total separate from mind, speech and body. And that will automatically result, we will come out from birth and rebirth cycle. Understood?
Sí.
When a person discharges all its karma, both merit and demerit karma, can this person still chooses to reincarnate like as a master?
No. When all demerit karma and merit karma finish, then the soul will get liberation. He will come out from all this worldly situation, and soul will get liberation. So no birth and rebirth again.
He is not going to come back as a master or a supreme spiritual leader. That soul will attain permanent eternal happiness, permanent bliss in the eternal state of the self only, never to return back to the earth or the world of ours.
Understood?
Sí, correcto. Muchas gracias.
To the pure soul, from the point of view of the pure soul, what is the human experience?
That is, he says, it is the absolute state of liberation only, the state of freedom only. The worldly activities, the worldly interaction of the mind, body and speech will continue, but that soul will be completely free from within, completely liberated from within.
I got this knowledge from Dada Bhagwan at the age of 17. And slowly, I practicing 5 principles. Then initially 4 years I have to finish my engineering college. Still Deepak is doing engineering and I am pure soul. I feel inner separation. Then some job, 3-4 years I have to do job. So Deepak is doing job, I am totally separate from Deepak. Then he got business, Deepak is doing business. But my doership is not there. I am knower and seer. So this physical body, whatever his karmic account, one by one, it will come and he will finish karmic account with equanimity. I keep inside equanimity and let the one by one karma comes and go. I will finish with equanimity. Slowly, then I have to do this satsang program. Still, relative part is doing satsang program. I am knower and seer. Speech is whatever giving answer, I am knower and seer. So all the time, whatever happens, good or bad, people will say this is bad, this is good. But it is all with respect to Deepak, not with me. And I can feel all the time inner freedom, inner separation, inner freely, separately I can remain. And this mind, speech and body, they from morning till night, whatever karmic account he has to do. So it comes and automatically finish. But myself can remain free from this bondage. Total separate, without, and inner, all the time inner bliss, happiness, all the time. You understood?
His question is not the point of view of the pure soul. His interest in knowing how the pure soul sees the human, the complex of the human experience.
Suppose, I have this knowledge, I am pure soul. So not what I am seeing worldly people, that he wants to know. As a Gnani is only person, he can remain in a pure soul stage. So he can see worldly, flawlessly worldly people. Inner pure soul, and this physical karmic account is discharging every human being. An inner pure soul. So soul is different, and whatever relative karmic account, whatever happen, but Gnani will see flawlessly. Nobody is making any fault, whatever discharge karma. Due to ignorance inside, he will charge new karma. So that visualizing all the time, pure soul and physical activity is going on, discharge karma is going on. Understood?
Ok. Gracias.
Her question was somehow answered yesterday, but it is why her alma pura decides to have birth and pass all through this experience for coming back to be a pure soul.
It is alma pura is not deciding. Due to ignorance, ego is generated, and ego is doing attachment and hatred, and he is charging new karma, and according to whatever karma charge, he has to take new birth. So soul is, inside pure soul is always remains separate. Egoism is charging karma, and he is getting suffering of discharge karma. And ego wants liberation. I don't want these worldly problems. So when ego now got realization, I am not this physical body, I am pure soul. So ego will merge with pure soul, and automatically charging of new karma will stop. He will get ultimate liberation. Understood?
Yes, thank you.
Her question is that the children that are born in the last few years, they are more evolved spiritually, or they have already the knowledge of pure soul?
Really, this born babies, they are hyper, their intellect is more powerful. And that affection, attachment is more, moho is more, so their development is higher development. If they got this Gnan, then they will speedy progress in spiritual path. Otherwise, they are living in worldly life, and this attachment with this all TV, movie, internet, everything, they have attachment with worldly things. But if they got this Gnan, then their energy will divert towards spirituality, and they can also progress in spiritual path. But their link should be there. They should get such connection of spiritual path.
Thank you.
So we'll do some 15-minute samayik, and then next program. There are so many type of introspection, but we will do one type of introspection today. To whom we heard from childhood till now, through our speech or thoughts or action, anybody may hurt, then we will do pratikamand. Pratikamand means normal action to whom we are not hurting each other. That is normal action. Or some negative thoughts come for any person, or we may say something and somebody may hurt, or our action is hurting others. That part is called our mistake. We have to ask forgiveness for our mistake, and we should decide that we don't want to repeat such mistake again with another persons. So we'll do Pratikaman by seeing inner pure soul and asking whatever we have made mistake, we'll wash out that mistake. And one more thing, now we understood that I am pure soul and whatever mistake made by file 1. So we'll ask file 1 to do Pratikaman for that another person. So like that, we will keep awareness of pure soul ourselves, pure soul in other person, and whatever mistake made by file 1 with that person, we'll ask forgiveness for our mistake. From till childhood, mother, father, brother, sister, friends, husband, wife, in office also, manager, colleague, assistant, anybody may hurt. Till today, to whom we hurt, we'll ask for our mistake, forgiveness for our mistake, and decide we don't want to repeat such mistake again. So we'll recall our memories that to whom we hurt from childhood till today, and do Pratikaman, ask see inner pure soul and ask our whatever we have made mistake, we will do Pratikaman for that. Everybody understood? To whom we hurt from childhood till today, father, mother, brother, sister, friends, husband, wife, to whom we hurt, we'll do Pratikaman. We'll ask, we feel sorry for that our mistake and ask forgiveness for our mistake and decide that I don't want to do such mistake again. So our goal is, I don't want to hurt anybody through my thoughts, speech or action. And if it happens, anybody may hurt, then we'll ask inner pure soul of that person and ask for forgiveness. This is our intention to do this samayik. Everybody understood? Yes or no? So we'll do vidhi and then we will do samayik for 15-20 minutes.
Please repeat with me. Close your eyes. Hey Simandar Swami Prabhu, Hey Dada Bhagwan, please give me strength to do the Pratikaman for all the hurt which the file number 1 has caused in his entire lifetime. I surrender my mind, body, speech, and all karmas into the lotus feet of Simandar Swami and Dada Bhagwan. Soy alma pura, 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 soy alma pura.
Jai Satchidananda.